Thank you for watching this video. Hitting the like button is a massive help to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll reply to as many as I possibly can. Also subscribe if you want to see more content around here, and consider checking out the Patreon for more channel related perks. The link is in the description. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Master League series, the real Oviedo story. And in the last episode we managed to get ourselves quite the victory against Real Madrid in our special episode, and it was an important 3 points for both sides. It's basically put an end pretty much to Real Madrid's season. They're highly unlikely to finish any higher than third now. They could sneak a second, but they are reliant on Barcelona dropping points. Whereas for us, we're in a pretty decent situation now. We're in 14th place in the league, 6 points away from the drop, and we're in quite a rich vein of form. We've won our last 3 games, and if we can keep playing the way we have been, we should be pretty safe from the drop. We can guarantee safety within the next probably about 4 games. If we can get, I think, 3 wins and a draw out of those, we should be okay. But we've got 2 pretty tough games today. We've got Atletico Madrid and Athletic Bilbao. 2 good sides. 2 sides that are obviously better than us on paper. But we've got to find a way around beating them. If we can beat Real Madrid, we can beat anybody. Let's get into it. Alright, then, so here are the squads. And Gasparini is now the manager of Atletico Madrid, and they've gone for a 3-5-2 formation, which is quite interesting. They've got Mkhitaryan in there, good signing. Mario Gomez and Griezmann are their front line. That's a pretty decent strike force. They've got better strikers than Gomez, but if he's doing a job for them, then fair play. Atletico Madrid, of course, clear, well and away clear at the top of the table right now. I think they're a good 11 points away from Barcelona, so the title is pretty much theirs, but we're going to try and slow down that parade today by taking some points off them. Juan Fan and Robin on the wings, and a pretty solid back line of Hummels, Hernandez and Godin. Let's do this. As Casabal looks to whip on in, Iturbe, and that's a strange header. Couldn't quite catch it properly. Oh my goodness, how has Griezmann scored that? How? Knocked the ball about nicely, and yeah, fair play to him. It was I don't really know how to analyse that. He's peeled off his man brilliantly, as you'd expect from someone like him, and you'd think the keeper would probably do a bit better there. Vinicius Jr. again. Clips it into the box. Koyalapu can't get there. He's up against some really aerially proficient centre-halves today. He's going to have a hard time winning any headers. McColian gets that clear. Only as far as Robin. Oh, good tackle. McColian up again, and the keeper makes a bit of a hash of that, but still there. And Koyalapu couldn't snatch that one. And at half time, we go in a goal down to a very interesting Antoine Griezmann effort that beat the keeper at the near post. But this game is not over by any stretch. That's Casibar. Kualipu turns his man, gets a shot away, and oh, it needed a good save there. The touch wasn't quite what he would have wanted. It was a great ball in, and he had to take that shot. He didn't have much time. Would have wanted to be facing the goal a bit more square on. But we do have a corner here. And it's our first corner of the game. Ruben Neves now floats this one in. Kualipu nods it down. Oh, and Pereira tries it. And what a save from Oblak there. Good tackle. Oh, Juanfran in acres of space. And Griezmann has been potent, to say the least. Just been in the right places at the right time. I thought we were clear when we made that save, and Giorza just didn't clear that well. Tried to backheel it to safety. Ended up backheeling it into the shin of Antoine Griezmann. That's unfortunate. And can't quite get it to anybody. Ruben Neves finds Escasibar, who finds Neves again. Vinicius Jr. tried to find Kualipu. Andres Pereira with the strike, and Oblak with an easy save there. Even under considerable amounts of pressure, they just do not let anybody in. Defensively, incredibly solid. And then with incredible attackers like Griezmann, it's even harder to stop them scoring than it is to score past them. Oh, Vinicius Jr. tried something clever there to try and beat Robin. We're going to need moments of magic from someone. But right now, Atletico Madrid bringing on some fresh legs. They think the game's pretty much sewn up. And it's hard to argue against that. Carrasco and Gamero coming on. And there's one of the substitutes there, Yannick Carrasco. And that's dealt with. Now Escasibar can bring this ball forward, but time has run out. And that winning streak is over. Iturbe is very upset there. And Antoine Griezmann, man of the match. And after that game, Atletico Madrid still 11 points clear at the top of the table, and we dropped down to 15th. But we are still 6 points clear of the drop. And still only 3 points away from 11th. So nothing much has really changed from us. Obviously there was an opportunity to go higher in the table, but against Atletico Madrid, chances are that was unlikely to happen. And now for our second game of the day against Athletic Bilbao. Hopefully we can put that loss behind us and get back to winning ways. Giorza is still on this dramatic improvement, which he's been on for a while. Not complaining at all. He's becoming quite the defender and quite the all-round footballer, actually. Yeah, cannot complain with how this is going. His defensive prowess still needs a fair bit of work. But overall, he's becoming quite a good player and a key part of this team. De Vries still not really feeling it. We could do with him at the moment. He's just been getting into good form this season, and now in two of our hardest games in a row, we can't use him. Well, that's the formation we're going to go with today. The two-striker formation is returning. We've got both strikers on incredible conditioning today. Iturbe and Vinicius Jr. both operate better on the left and right, respectively, as we have recently noticed quite a lot. Yeah, it just seems to suit them a bit more. So that's what we're going to go with. We'll put Iturbe as a second striker there as well. And yeah, Let's get into this. Here we go. Athletic Bilbao, another very, very good side. With a couple of players that we've got our eyes on in the summer, should we manage to stay up in this division. We might see if a couple of their players might want to be part of our project. Let's go. Vinicius Jr. now. Finds a turbo. Oh, it was almost the touch to take him through there, Kayalipu. That's what he's always looking for. Just that little touch that gets him one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And he'll fancy himself to score against pretty much any goalkeeper one-on-one. Iturbe, good feet from him to take on Inaki Williams. Good ball. And Vinicius Jr. couldn't quite beat his man there. Benyat looks to float this one in, and McColian deals with that well enough. Martinez. Vinicius Jr. And the ball isn't good, but it's got back to him. Now San Jose's got a job on. Alvarez just about stops him. Iturbe finds Martinez. He's looking for runners. Could go himself. Oh, good save. Very good save by the goalkeeper. Benyat. Balenciaga beats Giotza. McColian does well. And Escasibar with the tackle. And it's 0-0 at half time. Not the most exciting half. Both teams pretty much cancelling each other out. Finds Munayin. And advantage has been played. Balenciaga now. He's been having a field day against Giotza today. Oh, and that just clips the ball on its way over. Williams, Garcia, dispossessed by Turbe now. Zakaria, Kalipu, Martinez. Kalipu one-on-one with the keeper, and that is what we were talking about. That is what we were talking about. Give him that sort of chance. And 9 times out of 10, he will take that against any goalkeeper. And that is something that the Oviedo manager's got to think about next season in the transfer window. How do we get the best out of Kalipu? Because he is clearly the most dangerous player in this team. We've got to find a way of putting players around him that can create those chances. And Martinez is one of them. He's got the strength to hold defenders off, pull them out of position and create space for Kayalipu. It's just about finding the other pieces to that jigsaw puzzle. But right now we are 1-0 up against Bilbao, and that's something we need to focus on. Make sure we're still in this league come next season. And 3 points here would go a long way towards those aims. How on earth has that happened? How on earth has that happened? Kike off the bench. Let's watch that one back. We did well trying to slow down their build-up. They pinged it long from distance, and Jorge almost seemed to duck underneath that. We've had comments in recent weeks suggesting that that his height might be a problem in this team. But for so many parts of this season, he's been one of our best defenders. But it is moments like that where he does get caught out, and now it's 1-1. And that's finished 1-1. That's disappointing. Really disappointing. A game that we could and probably should have won with the way we were playing. Just one moment of poor defending, and we've got to look at that as 2 points dropped, unfortunately. And there we go, confirmation of that result, 1-1 draw. And we drop down again into 16th place. Only 4 points off the drop now. And we cannot let this season slip away. We've done so well to claw ourselves away from that relegation zone, and now we're slipping back in there again. Bad habits are starting to slip back into this team. We need to sort this out. That being said, we are still only 3 points away from 11th spot, so it's still all to play for. Right then, the final game of this episode against Sevilla. Hopefully this can yield us some results against a backline that isn't that great, in all honesty. Pizarro isn't going to be able to lock down this midfield on his own, and it's basically two teams that are really going for the 3 points today. Two very, very attacking sides facing up against each other. Let's see who's really going to come out on top. And here we go, final game of today's episode. Oviedo versus Sevilla. Let's do this. 3 points today, please. Your boy. Puts it into Koyalapu, and keeper just gets over him. Well done, Gyotze. Good tackle. Great tackle again from Gyotze. No nonsense stuff today. Zakaria. There's a poor header from Zakaria, and Ben Yedder at the far post manages to slot it home. He'll be happy with that. That was poor. Zakaria should have won that comfortably. And he is someone who is good in the air. Very, very good in the air. But chose not to show it on that occasion. Now we're a goal down. Zakaria needs to defend this one properly. And again, he's beaten comfortably in the air, Zakaria. And it's not good enough. But we get away with it. Yabua running at this defence. Koyalapu trying to make a run too. And couldn't quite get onto it. Vinicius Jr. Koyalapu sends Yabua down that right hand side again. Still Yabua. Vinicius Jr. Oh, just can't get a clean shot away, and it's 1-0 at half time. Sevilla a goal up thanks to that poacher's effort from Ben Yedder. And we're really making things hard for ourselves. Only the one shot on target. It's not good enough. Oh, Ganso absolutely makes mincemeat of Ascasibar there. Jorge Murray doing a good job defensively there. Now Vinicius Jr. Iturbe with a good touch inside. Still going. Iturbe with the shot. Oh, spotted the goalkeeper in an interesting position there. McCollian's up. Oh, almost. He was completely unmarked there. Just couldn't keep the header down. Still got the ball though. Oh, and that's easy for Kia to deal with. Vinicius Jr. now. Keeps Ganso away from him. McCollian. Oh, Iturbe does too much. Just should have got that cross in there. Vinicius Jr. And we just can't find a way to get Koyalapu in space behind that back line. And it's another loss. It's another loss for us. And granted, we are losing to teams that are better than us. But we need to be picking up these points. And there we go. Confirmation of that result there. 1-0 loss. And we're still in 16th place. But the teams in and around us have been picking up points too. And that mid-table kind of area of 12th and 11th is slipping away from us now. And there we go. The end of month report says everything you need to know about us. We're just not creating enough goals at all. We've got to be looking at more attacking players again, unfortunately, in the transfer window. We need at least another striker. But there we see Jorge Murray, who we've had some of the fans questioning him a fair bit, but he's consistently in these top 5 rankings here. He's always number 1 or 2 for aerial battles, and same for tackles as well. 11 tackles won this month, 4 more than anybody else, and he's still definitely a key part of this team. Right then, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Next episode will be the season finale, and I might just live stream it, and yeah, it will be interesting to see how that turns out. We'll be obviously fighting for survival in this league, and as you can see, we are 4 points clear, which would mean that essentially all we would need are 4 points to guarantee safety in this league. We're not only fighting for survival with those 4 points, but we're also fighting for my job, as no doubt my head will be on the chopping block if I take this Oviedo side back down. So yeah, let's kick on and see if we can survive in our next episode. But thank you for watching, as always, and until next time, take care. Peace.